Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stadium game. Do you ever feel like you're a player down in a game? Well, this is one of those games. And we have to work really hard in this one. So, going into the game here, we're playing on the new but not so new map first. 2 close range maps with a long range map. It can really help decide your builds. That's how I like to categorize the maps, because long range maps you're gonna use things like cross orbital a lot more. Short range maps, Phantasm, Chain Grasp. Obviously round 3 you're gonna get a second power, so it's good to have an idea even just with a map choice. So taking a look at what powers we're gonna pick here. So Phantasm can work quite good on this map. Chain Grasp isn't that great. There's a lot of corners, which, yeah, it's good, but normally the player that you're trying to attack with Chain Grasp ends up walking around one, so you don't even get the latch onto other players. So Ballistic Buffer, and then First Aid Kit. So it can be a scenario where I think, do I really need the armor? Because if not, First Aid Kit's going to be better. And then it's like, what about a gadget? I mean, we could just knock back, right? There's a Ryan after all. So yeah, we're up against Ryan, Tracer, Cassidy, Mercy, Juno. Ballistic Buffer's really good against the Juno missiles. It can help against the Cassidy. Armor versus Tracer. Phantasm's good against both keeping you alive if you're going to heal a little bit, or putting pressure on the Ryan. We've got a Sigma, Soldier, Pharah, Moira and Brig. So it's a Pharah without a Mercy, which isn't a problem. Like, some Pharahs are really good and they still have this huge amount of distraction value at times. So damage orb, we did try and bounce it. Actually used the gadget there to push the Ryan charge out of the way. Didn't really like him doing that recently. Heal orb onto the Brig. Pharah does manage to take down the enemy Tracer. The enemy team's capping the point. We're going to push out there even without cooldowns. Heal orb now. Going to keep us alive for now. Got to watch out for the Ryan pin, but there is a big pillar in the middle that we can use. Ryan's more interested in preserving his life until Juno heals them. So we'll fire the damage over the Ryan. He is within swing range, but we push him back again. This time a pin. We're going to fade that one. Don't think we can cap this point out. Do have a few players though over on the point. Ryan is behind us. We've got to listen out for the charge. It didn't sound like it was coming in our direction. So we're okay with this one. Heal orb, flat bounced off the back wall. We're going to heal the soldier up if we can. He just about survives. Tracer's putting a lot of damage out. We've got a Phantasm heal orb. One of the things that it's amazing for. Damage orb this time. We need to try and rotate around to get some heals on the Sigma. Making sure that we're using the natural cover to avoid the Juno missiles. Damage orb now. Hopefully should bounce off the back wall back towards the Ryan again and put some more damage out. Sigma surviving a little bit for now. Ult comes in over onto the Juno. We're going to have to fade the Ryan pin again. Coalescence now. Would have to watch out for a shatter, but we do manage to eliminate the Ryan. Mercy gets taken down as well. Tracer eliminated. And finally, a team gets to cap the first point. And it's our team. So great start to this round. Up, down, heal orb. We can place this early because it's going to last the full duration. And as soon as it's expired, if you look, watch, disappears, we've got a new orb. So when you can maximize the value of an orb, you basically get a new one. Like the timing. So there's no harm in putting it there earlier. Just try and zone that Cassidy, or at least make it painful if he does decide to walk forward. Ryan is here. We've got to be careful of the ult. There's the ult. We fade it just in case. I know we were behind them there at the time. Well, we did use gadget there. Cassidy behind us. We're kind of caught in this awkward position. Heal orb there. If they push forward, we're going to be absolutely crushed. Luckily the Ryan didn't. Enemy team is still trying to cap the point. We can fade through if we need to. Going to instead fade the Juno missiles, but now we're point blank on a Cassidy. Not really where we want to be. We do have our gadget, which we can use to get the Ryan away. We can get really good value out of the gadget. Okay. Ryan gets taken down. Our team holding on to the point. It's going to be a real struggle for the enemy team to come in and contest this. Heal orb to protect ourselves against the Tracer. He does make her way to the point. Very low health. Going to fade through. She's surely going to have to recall this. Oh, pulse bomb comes out. We do manage to take her down. Juno is on the point. Damage orb comes in. Going to drop that off and then just try and fade to escape. Ryan's there. Avoid the missiles. Oh, no, it just gets around the corner. Juno now onto the point. We eliminate her. Brig gets taken down, but it's not the end of the world. Can we get an exit kill? No, we can't. But the gadget pushes the Cassidy off the map. Just for fun. So, no MVP. That honor goes over to Sigma, which is fine. We did earn enough money. Enemy Cassidy earned decent money as well for round 1, but it did last quite a while. Our team has a nice 6k lead. All going smoothly so far. So, Phantasm, one of the main reasons why we picked it is for this map. Because this is really, really good in the middle stage. And technically, if you're going to have to play the middle either once or twice. So, yeah, we might as well pick that. Liquid nitrogen. It's going to cost us all of our money. So, it's a tough decision. It's not really reducing their money much. But this is Anti-Reinhardt. So, we felt like the Rein had the most presence on their team. So if we can slow him down, we've also got the gadget to boop him back. Maybe that should be quite nice for our tank. Just if Rein does close the gap, then yeah. Hopefully we can help the Sigma get away easier. It normally means that we're going to end up quite broke. By not having that ability power and just having this, we don't reduce the enemy supports. Also, the power that Ryan's picked basically is about him getting movement speed when he swings. And it's normally round 3, unless the Ryan gets really rich, that they'll pick a Gloom Gauntlet and get even more movement speed. Plus, there's the Juno that can speed the Ryan up as well. So I think Liquid Nitrogen is quite a good choice. The round felt quite comfortable. We didn't feel under too much pressure. There we go. Ryan is slow here. He's going to be under a bit of pressure, but he does pin Sigma. Still gets eliminated himself. Heal Orb this time. Can we save the Brig? Well, first eliminate the 1 health Tracer. And nice, our team's just kind of walking through them right now. Sigma's doing a good job. Soldier's doing a good job. Brig's also doing a good job. Farah's also, you know, firing rockets. To be honest, we're not noticing the Farah too much anyway. So, pushing through to this objective C. We push the Ryan just in case he's lined up a pin. I mean, it is a bit risky because you can eliminate one of your players by pushing them. I'm sure Lucio mains know that feeling. Like the video if you're a Lucio main, or if you're not. Haha. Right, so Tracer's forced to retreat. Liquid Nitrogen, we really want to aim it over towards their spawn, but if we can trap a Tracer in with an orb, we're going to go for that. I was hoping they would recall then because the orb would have still been active. We missed the jump onto the high ground, which is a bit scary if a Shatter comes in. Push back the Rhine. Liquid Nitrogen again. It's going to struggle going forward. Another debuff orb. Brig's going to manage to escape here. Sigma eliminates the Rhine. And Mercy, just about gets touched. Good flying from her. Okay, heal up the Soldier. Rally comes in. That's surely the end of it. Tracer. Yeah, eliminated. Wow, this game's really easy, guys. Why would I upload a game that's just... we're just stomping? I mean, we've got a 10k cash lead. Okay. I saw stuff on the scoreboard there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Mostly because you didn't hit that like button yet. I know some of you didn't. Fine. Yeah, I mean, look, our Farah's not getting very many kills. Their rockets are kind of AoE. They're pretty free. They're uncontested. They should be absolutely crushing this. Take Energized Braces and Smart Orbs. Again, this is more anti-Rhine. We know that we're firing damage orbs mostly. To get a bit of ability lifesteal, we also pick up multi-ball. We pick up multi-ball because, again, we're just trying to shut the Rhine down. In my opinion, if we shut the Rhine down, let our Sigma be free to roam and, you know, Brig can escape and, yeah. I feel like the enemy hasn't got a team. So even though their Cassidy and Mercy are currently their top earners, which, you know, you'd expect from the Mercy, the Cassidy's doing well, the Rhine's kind of broke, and I feel like that's because of the Liquid Nitrogen choice. So I'm happy with this. Tracer is rotating around. We do hear Cassidy footsteps as well, somewhere in that direction. So we're going to bounce our orbs in there. Rhino automatically on the defensive. Gonna give a little heal to our Pharah there. Tracer is behind us up. Ryan Pin comes in. He's slowed though. Look at that. The sticky smart orbs doing work. Cassidy also eliminated. Phantasm over onto the Tracer. Also absolutely crushed. Like, we are just walking this game right here. Damage orbs over onto the enemy team. We're going to fade jump up top. We have our gadget if the Rhine does push us, so that should hopefully keep us alive. Cassidy's also pushing. Going to bounce these orbs. Drop off a Phantasm orb in case he wants to go that way. And we try to heal the Pharah. Oh, Juno's on us. Going to push her back. We still get hit by the missiles though. Heal orb this time just to keep ourselves alive. Means the next fade's going to be a heal. Ryan is charging in. We don't have the gadget for this one. And drop off that heal orb for our team before we then fire the damage orbs. It's important to remember what the last orb you fired is so that you can set up the zones appropriately. Damage orb now on the fade if we need it. Don't really need the heal orb on the Sigma here. They've been brig packed. Fade jump up top. Try and pressure the Cassidy, but yeah, not as soon as we saw the Mercy beam, it's like, nope. And we've always got to be kind of cautious against the Cassidy anyway. Okay, we're making huge progress here. Looking to flat bounce the orbs, but yeah, there wasn't really a nice angle there. Pulse bomb, double pulse bombs there. We're going to fade the Rhine charge. We've got Coalescence, but we've got to make sure that we're out of shatter distance. Doesn't matter because Cassidy pushes through, eliminates us, also took down the soldier. Might get one more here. I mean, enemy team starting to make progress. Brig gets stuck. Bit of damage over onto Sigma, but I think they packed him beforehand. Can we get out and save our Sigma? Looking for the angle. No, we're going to fire the damage orbs because it's liquid nitrogen is going to also increase the chance that Sigma actually gets out. So the enemy team, they can't push you so much. We're aware that the Rhine could shatter here. So it's all about being very cautious. We've got our gadget as well. Now that we've faded, we have to go all the way back and make sure we're using cover. Heal orbs over onto the Sigma. We've got to watch out for it here. We push the Rhine back. Pulse bomb comes in. I think that might have been the mini pulse bomb. We've got nothing if he does shatter. Cassidy's high noon. There's the shatter over onto our Sigma combined with high noon. That means our Sigma does get taken down. Cheeky little fade jump up top. Gonna see if we can spam some orbs down there. Just, you know, ability life steal, do a bit of damage, maybe get a lucky kill. Here, heard a stick over there. I think that was the mini pulse bomb. An enemy team, they're looking to take the lead. We're going to be pushing over to the objective, just trying to contest as much as we can. Cassidy's right next to us. We tried to push him. It didn't really work, but the Cassidy's low health. No orbs chasing. No, one is, but I think it was one of the side orbs. Actually, no, I saw the damage numbers. I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Either way, enemy team did not take the lead. Just the Mercy alive. Does manage to heal the Rhine. Tracer's also here as well. We do have Coalescence if we need to use it. There we go. Coalescence. Tracer's annihilated. Our team going up 3-0. Do we Mercy rule them? No. 4K. That 9% boost really helped the enemy team out. Allowed them to, yeah, recover here. Our Pharah's on 24K cash. Coming up next. Rev those engines. It's time for, I mean, I guess maybe the Cassidy's putting a bit of pressure on them, but, you know, without a Mercy, still, it seems like they're not performing particularly great. See if we bring up the scoreboard a little later. There we go. 6,000. I mean, it's not... Well, we are in round 4, so that's 2,000 damage a round. That's quite low. Okay. Get rid of liquid nitrogen for now. We want cyber venom. Their healing's getting a little bit crazy. Extendrils, gonna apply those. We need to make sure we've really got a debuff though. So whether or not we want cyber venom or liquid nitrogen, we'll see what the impact of it is. So obviously Mercy healing, yeah, is quite strong. If we can reduce the amount of heals they get. Also, there are options where Ryan can take heal shields and stuff. Cassidy has some self-heal in there as well. People in this round tend to like to buy Phantasmic Flux a lot. So we'll have a look. If the team wins this next point, they'll take the match. Yeah, 2 of the enemy teams got Phantasmic Flux, the Tracer and the Cassidy. So Cyber Venom I do believe is going to get more value than liquid nitrogen, but we'll have to be careful of the Rhine. They haven't felt that threatening, but they are also a bit broke right now. Only on 25k, our Sigma's on 35k, so we've given the tank a nice cash advantage. Oh, we're gonna have to fade back here. 36 health. We just managed to get to the high ground. Rotate around, pulse bomb over onto the brig. We fire the heal orbs, try and get over to her. Heal orb should be arriving about now. That's brig save. We might need a bit of saving though. Nah, it's alright. We managed to escape the tracer. She didn't push us too quickly. Right, let's get this Phantasm Orb in their back line. Fade back here. Got to make sure that we've got some area of cover, at least for the first like 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, cover from the orb, the missiles even. The orbs? The Juno orbs. Oh, Rhine, the Cyber Venom's not enough. Juno missiles come in. Okay, we've got a little bit of high ground here if the Rhine does decide to push us. And then we got our fade back up again. Players left the game. That's our brig. That's not going to be very good for us. So we're going down into a 4v5. I mean, it's kind of a... Ooh, Ryan pinning us. It's kind of a 3.5 versus 5. Because our Farah's... Oh, no, the stick. Okay, it was only the baby pulse bomb. It's always worth healing. Just in case in Stadium, you never know. Oh, no, we got... That was the real one, I think. So, in Stadium, you never really know, one, what builds or items the players on your team have got to survive it, or what the Tracer's running. They could be running loads of ability power. Hey, our Brig's back. We very much need that one. Watching out for Cassidy. I haven't heard the shot yet. In comes the stun, but it's okay. They didn't commit to it because they were quite low health. We have to fade early with the Phantasm Orb, just because we weren't sure if the Rhine was going to be hitting us. Farah's on 810 damage. Like, what? What are they... Okay. Well, they're just scaling. They're scaling. It's no problem. Like, we've built for the... kind of for the early game. They're building late game, so we've got this. Great pressure from the Sigma over onto the Rhine. The Cyber Venom probably needed. Oh, the counter pin, though, coming in from Rhine. We managed to take down the Juno accidentally. Fade round. That's a Cyber Venom orb over onto the Rhine. Huge headshots from the Cassidy, though. Like, the Tracer just got the little finish off, but that was 2 shots from the Cassidy. Like, absolutely crushed us. Why did Rhine live, though? We were trying... Okay, let's get those debuff orbs. It does connect with the Cassidy, but I don't think they're taking any damage or receiving any healing, so... Cyber Venom doesn't have that same impact unless something else is going on. Soldier gets taken down. We are in the lead. It's up to the enemy team to send some players here. Tracer is on us, though. We're going to have to fade out of that Reinhardt group. As our Brig gets pinned. Not ideal for us. Going to do a little juke here. Heal orbs that time. Enemy team's now in the lead. It's up to us to get over onto the objective. Don't think we've got anyone here. This game went from quite easy to quite difficult, actually. I mean, it's partly because we've lost our Brig. We're going to fade that Shatter. I don't have time to see if anybody else got hit by it. We had to try and get to the objective. Farah on 0 and 5 with 1,400 damage.
Let's have a look at our VPs.
Okay.
Coming up, the teams are going
well, it's fine. Look, they're allowed to get around. That's no problem, especially around where we have somebody disconnect or computer crash or for whatever reason. We are about 8k behind, 8,500 cash behind the enemy team. It's not too bad. Obviously, we're 3-1 up, so we only need to win one more. An amazing orb map for us here. We are on an orb build. We can grab cross-orbal, or we can grab chain grasp or deconstruction. There's so many options for us. We sell all the items. Liquid nitrogen did work out really well for us. Phantasmic Flux is going to give us a bit more survivability with Lumerico. We don't have enough here for both of the debuffs, so we've got to pick one. I mean, Cyber Venom did good, but we won all the rounds with Liquid Nitrogen, so yeah, ideally we want one of them at least. That leaves us with 14k, so we get Vitality to help survive against the Tracer, so really prioritizing our survivability. The problem is, if we now pick up Cyber Venom, then we don't have enough for another 4k item. So I'm actually considering Shield Buster here, just to add a bit more grasp damage. So we kind of sacrifice the we sacrifice multi-ball without the debuffs, and we go for chain grasp. So look at the items that we've picked. Shield Buster, Phantasmic Flux, Super Flexor also gives weapon power. So we're transitioning into a kind of chain grasp or build, and then we can always add the debuffs again a bit later. But we should be able to try and make up the damage numbers that we're lacking because of Farah. That's the idea behind it. So sacrifice the debuffs, but we should put out way more raw damage. And we hope that can make up for a player who's clearly struggling in this game. They're on 28,000. We're going into round 5. That's very low. They have 1 purple item right now. So, enemy Rhine. Okay, it's very AP kind of based. They may have realized that with liquid nitrogen and stuff that they're not catching people. So, I mean, selling the debuffs here isn't too bad. But anyway, good orb map. We've got way more damage now with Chain Grasp. Superflex also triggering means more ability power. Oh, Pulse Bomb comes in. Didn't get any Chain Grasp targets during then. Oh, Ryan hit us really hard with that Fire Strike. That actually hurts a lot. Phantasmic Flux getting us. Oh, we haven't got Fade. We have to Fade that one in order to make it. So we're going to get onto the point. Juno quite low here. Get the Orb, Phantasm Orb over onto the Ryan. We're not currently on the point, but I can't really be there alone against the Ryan because he's going to get movement speed from the swings. Okay, enemy team does manage to cap it. Traces on us. Do drop off a Phantasm Orb from. Can we take down the Juno? No, we can't. Oh, Pulse Bombs there as well. We're forced to go the other way. Ability Lifesteal, we need you. Oh, there's just barriers. Oh no, Cassidy, we're surely dead. Great little push there. They're close. We had an opportunity there to get out of that one. Farah, this map, you just fly in the sky and spam rockets down towards the point. How are you on 800 damage? I don't get it.
Surrender to my will.
Okay, damage over onto the Cassidy, taken down. This is your time to shine, Farah. Drop off the orb. Have to make sure we've got some cover afterwards, though. Ryan's taken down. Oh, Mercy's in a bit of a problematic situation. Okay, Juno. Okay, we're not going to get any of them. We've still got a couple of seconds for our fade, though. We will leave there. More damage orbs. Try and heal up this Sigma. We've got to watch out for a little Pulse Bomb coming in. I think they would have survived it. Brick Rally certainly helped there. Wow, I heard the Rhine shatter. I think they just cancelled the Rhine shatter. Tynoon comes in as well. I mean, enemy team's already got 75% capped, so winning this fight's not going to help. We try and body block the door successfully. Trace is taken down as well. Just the Rhine. Great play from the team. Okay, firing that damage orb up. Again, try and Chain Grasp there. We don't want to take too much damage from this lava. But Phantasmic Flux each time we hear the footsteps of the Tracer. Tracer's over on the point. Oh, Briggs also. Okay, we've got to be a bit worried about our front line whenever that happens. If ever you see both of your supports attacking one target. Now we're forced back by the Cassidy. We've got to try and get towards our Sigma here. Cassidy's really hurting us. Tracer comes in and finishes us off. We had to get back to the team. Like, Brig wasn't there. So we had to cross this, like, no man's land where the Cassidy can shoot us. It's really, really tricky. Sigma on the point. We've still got the point and there's 25% left. So providing we get nice friendly spawns, we should be able to get back and recontest this. Sigma using... Oh, the problem is if Sigma goes down here, they're not getting back. So, okay, we're tankless now. Cassidy is up the top. We'll try and put some pressure, but he's got a load of overhealth right now. Damage orb comes in. We're just trying to hard push him here. Hoping they're going to miss. Hoping the orbs help out. Farah gets to take it 1 and 4 on the Farah. Okay. At least they dealt a fair amount of... Well, no, it's not. It's not a fair amount of damage for a Farah. 2,400. Okay, enemy team catching up here. I really hope we don't get reverse swept. Sigma earning good cash. Mercy earning a lot of cash as well. Leads me to believe we also still need Cyber Venom. Like, our build... Yeah, we did a bit more damage. Could we have just done a bit more with Cross Orbal? I mean, maybe, yeah. But then we're going to really lack damage. So, okay, Shield Buster, Advanced Antibiotics. So what if we were to take those ones? We can't get El Saka Suppressor because we do not have Ethereal Excision. So we're not going to get the anti-heal effect on it. Now, if I were to take Booster Jets... Now here, if I get Lumerico, we've got enough for a debuff if we want to take it. Or are we going to go still skip the debuffs? Alternative energy could be an option, giving us both attack speed and also helping our orbs. Could just try gadget. So abandoning the orb build here. I'm looking at the other ones. It's like,
The arena is calling. Our teams have 20 seconds.
I mean, I never really buy that item here. So Super Serum with the gadget. So we're still keeping hold of Lumerico, because that's going to give us a load of armor and also some, let's just call it sustain. And then we've got Super Serum as well. So we're hoping to really chain grasp and start eliminating players. So let's see how this round goes. It is round 6. And it's also, I don't know, mate. I mean, I think it's probably a mistake. I think we should really transition back into a full orb build here. But we're leaning into the chain grasp. There's our Pharah, just sat AFK, not fighting any firing any rockets. We push hard here. Gotta fade the missiles, pushing again, trying to put any pressure over onto the Cassidy that we can. Chain grasp coming in, we do get hindered. Oh, that's big. We are gonna fade back with 30 health, but there's a Tracer there as well, and the Cassidy rotates around. They're certainly causing problems for the whole team here. Shots over onto the soldier. 161 damage from our Pharah.
Now, to start anew.
I mean, it's not like we can really follow them around and pocket them, and not that I would anyway. One of the things that, I haven't said this for a while, is a big tip for Overwatch is don't try and make a bad player good as we use our gadget, and it doesn't do anything to the Cassidy with the healing. Just managed to escape with a fade. We've got Coalescence, but yeah, I don't feel like using it. There's much point to that. Cassidy's health doesn't move. That surely means we've got to go for a debuff orb. Pharah still under 1k damage. Desperately trying to shoot the Tracer or just something on the team. Coalescence, we don't manage to save the Sigma there. Cassidy again crushing us with that Mercy Pocket. Okay, our Pharah got a kill over onto the Tracer. This is amazing stuff. They've broken the 1k damage mark. But oh, our team's trying to blame me here. That's kind of insane. Or at least one player on our team. I mean, it is actually insane. Like the Pharah, fine, you recognize that one, but like definitely not. We're the only one dealing, well, Sigma's also dealing damage. Okay, our team look like we might cap this point. Okay, that's good. We've got our gadget. We are pushing forward. We've got 28,000 damage so far in this game. Okay, the visor. Maybe we should have gone push through and heal that up. Heal while the visor. Now, that fade was actually really bad. We do nearly manage to take down the Mercy. Juno ult comes in though. We're still going to grasp that. We're at least distracting the Rhyme right now. We've got to fade the Juno missiles. That does mean rotating over to the high ground. Get some heals over onto our Sigma. Cassidy doing work. We're going to have to Phantasm Orb fade this one just to try and keep us alive. Juno is next to us. Again, we try to heal Orbit. Does not work. And, I mean, enemy team's got all the momentum right now. The Pharah is trying to fly to the point and they're getting stuck on the...
Rocket barrage incoming.
Huh.
Score is 3. You can really tell who the playmakers are.
We've played 6 rounds. They have 12k damage. So they're averaging like 2k damage a round on a DPS hero that, you know, flies, but is also optional to fly. It's clear at this point what we need to do. We are going to need to get Cross Orbital. That's going to provide a bit more healing for our team, but also self-healing against Cassidy. Let's get both of the debuffs in. Let's get Lumerico. That's going to help us survive. We've got 18k left, a little bit of an awkward number. We can't even get Champions Kit. If we buy Champions Kit, then we haven't got enough for one of the 4k items. So, do we want to get rid of Extendrils or Lumerico? Otherwise, we're looking at the 9k items, right? So even Aerial Distressor gives us a bit of health and attack speed, and occasionally when players end up in the air, for whatever reason, that can work. Now we could get Iridescent Iris and then Nano Cola. That could also work. Superflexor helps with the Chain Grasp, which is certainly an option, but then it's like, what do we go after that one? It's tricky. We don't really want to give up our debuffs. So if we get Iridescent Iris and then Nano Cola, that has to be really the only option. We could... Oh. Okay, Phantasmic Flux. This was 8,000. It's awkward. We want that ability lifesteal because we're going to be firing orbs. Do we just go with Smart Orbs here? Like have them sticky, or... I mean, Smart Orbs Extendrils, I'm not a big fan of it. We don't really need Vitality Amplifier. Could get Nano Cola, but... Okay, let's see if we can get those orbs to stick over onto that Cassidy. Slow down this Rein. Debuff them like crazy. Put out a load of damage with 65% ability power. And yeah, we'll see what we can do here. Going into the final round. It should never have got this far. Maybe if we stuck to an orb build. Maybe if we had a different Pharah, then the game would have been over in the 4th round. But I mean, that was quite a U-turn from the enemy team, so I don't know if we've got the confidence. Oh, Cassidy, if we can take him down. Yes, the orb does take him down. Mercy's there as well, also eliminated. Sigma, Ryan is who I was trying to focus on. He's not actually in that position, but he is over onto the bot. Going to utilize this high ground where you're kind of out of reach of the Ryan. It's a very nice place for Moira to play against these kind of heroes. Jump down, Phantasm Orb on the floor. Jump back up again. Ryan's debuff like crazy. Quick heals over onto our Sigma, and Tracer managing to retreat for now. Oh, still trying to push in. I mean, I need to make sure that we're moving this objective. Pulse bomb onto the brig. We can't help you out. If you guys just move in this direction, we can make sure that we're moving the bot, and you'll also get more heals. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Pharah getting another kill onto the Tracer. I've seen her get 2 this game. As we drop the Phantasm Orb, but Ryan goes for the objective. Juno is point blank onto us, flying around. We've got quite a bit of weapon power still. Can we get the orbs? There's the debuffs and the AP, of course. Let's see if we can get our Pharah a little bit of life. I mean, there's still a target. Okay, gotta watch out for the pulse bomb. There's only the baby one. I think we've got enough health to survive that. Okay, we've got the objective 2. The, checkpoint. Tracer is close to us. Remember, we've got high ground next to us, so if the Rhine does push, we can just jump down onto jump up onto one of these high grounds. Orbs coming in. In comes the Sigma roll. We get hindered. That hinder lasted for ages. There we go. Ryan gets him eliminated as well. Mercy trying to get back into the spawn. We just about don't manage to take her out. Let's go cut players off at spawn. Now we've got liquid nitrogen again. We can slow them. That just gets us more objective progress. The orb there, it's not trolling. As I said, we're trying to slow them down because it could mean an extra meter. So we get it through nearly towards the end. Got to watch out for the Ryan Shatter. Juno missiles come in. In comes a Visor. That's going to encourage a Shatter here. Ryan is taken down though. Got to watch out for the Mercy coming in as we try and put pressure over onto the Juno. Mercy flying in, but it's not enough. We do manage to take the victory. God, that was close though. Pharah with another 1.9k damage on the end of that. Yeah. Sometimes matchmaking makes some mistakes. And I think this was one of them. We did manage just about to salvage it. Yeah, we probably made it a bit harder than it should have been. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.